recently had the pleasure of sitting down with Dean Rumpel, who's the president and CEO of Pleasureway Industries, up in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. And Dean was nice enough to give me about an hour and a half of his time. And we're going to take a look at a snippet of a part of that interview where I'm asking Dean a question that many of you have asked me, which is, why hasn't Pleasureway built on the Mercedes 4x4 chassis? And is there any plan for them to do so? Now, Dean's answer is very forthright, and keep in mind, he hadn't heard this question in advance, so he's simply answering off the cuff. So without further ado, let's take a listen to Dean's answer to our question. Next question is from RNA Taylor. This has been upvoted 17 times. I hear this one a lot too. The question is, why not a 4x4 or at least better ground clearance on one of your RVs?
Part of that has to do with production constraints from Mercedes-Benz. They aren't readily available. And the other part of it is from our own perspective. Would we like to build on a four-wheel drive? Sure. We have the technology, we can probably do that. But currently, we can't build enough of what we already do to supply the demand for us. So to tack on multiple floor plans and other products is just we just don't have the time or the production capacity because we're selling everything we can right now.
I think a follow-up question to that in viewers' minds will be, well, why can't they expand their capacity so that they can meet my desire to have a 4x4?
True. Fair enough. It comes down to, I think, we are one of the surviving 3-4 family-run organized RV manufacturers. The rest of them are all publicly traded, huge companies that it's a different scenario. They've got 47 plants, and for them to add something is no big deal. For us, we are responsible to our owners. Big corporations are responsible to board members and shareholders, and they're driven by the bottom line. So we have a different perspective. We have no desire to be the biggest RV manufacturer in the world. We just want to build a really good quality product that people can enjoy and have a great positive experience, and we want to be there to take care of them. So literally, we can't be all things to all people, and the cost and expansion, we all know that the economy is going to go up and down. It's not always going to be great. So we're in a comfortable spot. We produce a quality product, and we're happy with what we're doing.
And you recently have expanded, right? I mean, and so that's to meet increased demands for your current models?
That is, yes. We've made some adjustments here so we can increase our production. We've just brought in a new facility for building our pop tops, there's a great demand for that to increase that production. Right. So, we're focused on what we do. We build vans, we build small motorhomes. That's all we want to do, and we want to do it well.
With regards to a 4x4 and the 4x4 chassis, which is around 4 inches higher, let's say that you had the production capacity, and let's say you could actually get the chassis that you needed from Mercedes. Mm-hmm. Would you be able to design an RV that you felt comfortable with in terms of safety and,
So the biggest thing with 4x4s, you're right, it's lifting it up. So we're going up 4 inches. One of the master upfitter criteria is center of gravity. So as the vehicle goes up, the center of gravity goes down. So when you're designing that vehicle, you can't exceed their measurement in the center of gravity. And that would be a challenge specifically on a small Ascent 4x4. Not that it couldn't be done, but it's definitely something we'd have to work at. So you have a bulk of the weight that's down low, and it would reduce ultimately a lot of potentially cabinet space up above.
But it's something you could do, but it would require redesign. It's not just simply taking the Ascent, what you're telling me, and just putting it on a 4x4 chassis.
No, there would have to be a lot more thought and design going into it.
So, okay, great.